Let us look at how you can connect your Cloud AI to Power BI desktop. So you need to have access to your admin portal. If you are a tenant in the Power BI service, just ask permission from your admin. And in the filter section, search for the MCP um, protocol server by Power BI. You make sure you enable this section. Mine is already enabled. Then you select the entire organization. So after enabling the MCP, the server in the Power BI service, the next thing that you have to do is to go to your Microsoft store to download the Visual Studio Code. You can see one has green and the other one has a blue icon. Just download the one that has a blue icon. So I already have mine being downloaded here installed. So once you are through with this, we just have to open it. Then you'll be able to download our protocol server in this studio. This is our Visual Studio Code. You move to the extension, then search for Power BI. You search for Power BI modeling MCP server. I already have it installed, so you can see it's already here. So make sure you have it installed here. Then you search for Copilot GitHub. So you search for the Copilot, GitHub. So there's the Copilot chat that you also have to install. Make sure that you have both the MCP server installed, then the GitHub Copilot as well. You should also take note that if you don't have a GitHub account, make sure that you create one. So this MCP server being downloaded. Um, Usually it's being downloaded as a zip folder. So I just created a folder, then placed the zip folder into it. Then I did the extraction. So you need to extract the files in a suitable location for you. Then you move to the extension. So the extension, the server, then you have your Power BI modeling MCP. So from where your downloads are, the folder in which you find it, the extension, then the server. Make sure you follow the file path. That's something that you are going to need when installing it in Claude. So you just have to open it. So this are configuration code, and you realize that the C here, the user's my computer's name, the file location where it is very necessary. Yours might differ from where my location is on my PC. So make sure you check this very well. What you have to do is to copy this and move to Claude. And with Claude, make sure you download Claude Desktop. Make sure you download Claude Desktop. So we have this, copied. Let us now move to Claude. So, so you just have to this Claude, this is the desktop one. You move to the settings, the developer, then you realize that mine is already installed. What you have to do here is to edit here the configuration. So the moment you open it, the desktop, configuration, the cloud desktop configuration that you've already installed will get opened here. So just locate it. Then you open it. So as soon as you open it, you realize that it automatically opened the MCP server in the Visual Studio. Then you would see um, a code here. You just have to replace it with what we copied from from here to that um, Visual Studio. You just have to copy this code, then place it in the Visual Studio. You realize that's what I've placed here. Then you save it, you Control S to save it. So that's all that we need to do. Just after saving it in the Visual Studio Code, come back to your cloud account, then relaunch the app. You should see the server actively running here. So now let us test if our server is being connected to our Power BI desktop. Make sure you have a data being uploaded in the Power BI desktop. So it's been able to connect to the sales file. Now you have your cloud being connected to your Power BI desktop.